against the 6th-ranked team in the country, and she is healthy, and she played well yesterday, did Arini Matsuka, the sophomore from Athens, Greece. Again, as I said, number 1 in the nation in kills per set, having played just in 8 matches, which helps that number out just a little bit, but still number 1 in the nation. She has 87 kills in just 18 sets of volleyball coming into the weekend. And then Molly Crum, the freshman from Warden, Montana, has 83 kills. She is second on the team. Gina Graff is the libero for this team. She is a sophomore out of Eagle River, Alaska. 103 digs for her on the season. And behind her is Madison Chavez, a sophomore from Hesperia, California. Also, looking at the assists, that comes from your setter, Kaylee Critchfield out of Evanston. Kaylee is 245 assists on the season, and top server as far as aces are concerned, and that would be Ryan Blaylock, freshman out of Cody, Wyoming, has 17 aces on the season. Matsuka has 9. Northwest comes in, like I mentioned, at 2-10 overall. Kind of a interesting year, as this is the second year in a row for an interim head coach. And talking with Coach Rivera, that's hoping to get things opened up sooner than later. They've got a lot of coaching searches going on at Northwest right now, as they had at 1.5 interim head coaches for their different sports up there. I think basketball might be the one. Women's basketball might be the one that actually has taken the interim label off, but the rest, soccer, men's and women's soccer and men's basketball, and then volleyball, I think, all with the interim label on them right now at Northwest College. So Rivera got brought in late and brought in 9 freshmen, and right now they're struggling a little bit finding their identity. 2-10. They have played Miles Community College 4 times, and that is one of their wins, as they are 1-3 against Miles. Their 2 wins have come against Miles and the Rocky Mountain JV for the Northwest Trappers. For Central, again, I mentioned they're 5-9. They had a 1-game winning streak, if you can call it 1 game a streak, but they had a 1 game that they had won, and then they were beaten yesterday by Snow College. And you heard the pregame interview with Coach Darshea Gallard. She says, we're going to experiment with some things. We're going to take some risks today. They're going to change up the lineup just a little bit. Central out there in their orange Nike uniforms today, white accents in black, as they are ready to take on the Northwest Trappers. This is a conference opponent. This is just not a conference match between the 2 teams. And Jaden Daffer normally is in a different color uniform as the libero, but today Maddie May wearing the libero uniform on the other side. So Northwest in the corner, Central huddling in front of theirs. I believe we'll have a national anthem coming up here in moments, so we will step aside for that. Do want to mention our scoreboard is sponsored by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Home Pizza on North Federal in Riverton. Papa Murphy's, 856-TAKE.
The Sports Scoreboard for Rustler Radio is sponsored by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Customize any pizza with your favorite toppings, crust, and complete the order with a salad and a dessert. Our pizza, your oven. Not as crazy as it sounds. Papa Murphy's Pizza of Riverton, 1020 North Federal next to Dollar Tree at 856-TAKE. That's 856-8253 and online at papamurphys.com.
If you want to change your life and earn your high school equivalency certificate or GED, Central Wyoming College is ready to support you. Hello, my name is Mike Hansmo, and I'm the Director of College and Career Readiness at CWC. We have a great team of instructors in Riverton.
B&B Aggregate and the Fast Lane.
Starting lineups for the Northwest Trappers being introduced. Actually, the entire lineup being introduced for the Northwest Trappers as they get introduced here today. Valerie Rivera, again, the second interim coach that they have had at Northwest College. Athletic Director Steve Marlowe being our PA announcer for the day. For the Rustlers, Alicia Glovax, 5'8" freshman out of Monument, Colorado. Sage Burnson. Ava Rasmussen wearing number 4 out of South Jordan, Utah. Kamiri Robinson out of Ridgefield. Mary Moyle, Utah product as well. Abigail Van Vossen from Ogden. Jaden Dapper from Percival, Iowa. Mackie McDonald out of Colorado Springs. Maddie May out of Meeteetse, Wyoming. Another Wyoming product, Ashley Steffen. Long introduction for Ashley. Aubrey Whatcott is out of Clinton, Utah. Peyton Williams from Syracuse. Oakley LaRolle is not in uniform today as she's still in concussion protocol. You have Peyton Williams, a 5'8" freshman I mentioned. Taylin Thompson, 5'9" sophomore from Riverton. Riley Boyle, the 5'9" freshman from Marriott Slaterville. And then Carly Connor from Prince George, British Columbia. And so again, Jaden Daffer wearing the on color today. Maddie May wearing the off color as the libero today as the teams will meet. And they will shake hands and we will get ready to go with CWC volleyball. Again, Rustlers in orange and the Northwest Trappers in gray. And these two teams will meet exactly 1 week from today. Sheridan will be here on Friday in Region 9 play. And then Central will be taking on Northwest then on Saturday. So they'll play them exactly 1 week from today. Saturday morning early crowd. Not as big and rambunctious as we had yesterday when soccer and basketball and everybody was in town and ready to go. Central's roster will start thusly as Maddie May steps in as a libero. Mary Moyle, Aubrey Whatcott, little pregame hop. Ava Rasmussen and Alicia Glovax are out there. And you're also looking at Kamiri Robinson. So Sage Burnson not getting the start in this one today. And I believe there was one others that I've not seen the team enough to tell you a normal starting lineup. To be honest, is only a second home game as Gina Graff comes in as the libero in the red uniform for the Northwest Trappers. Kaylee Critchfield, the freshman from Evanston, will line them up. I volunteered to get a tape measure for Coach Rivera as they have no heights listed on their roster from Northwest. She said, we've turned them into the Region 9, so at tournament time we'll tell you how tall they are, but they do not have them listed on their athletic website. Back set, Rasmussen goes over the top, and it's dug by Critchfield. Outside they'll bring, that's going to go long to Sydney Ostergaard. And it's 1-0 Central. And as you heard Coach say in the pregame show, she really liked the play of Ashley Steffen, and the left-handed Shoshone Wrangler is on the court as we begin the serve for Mary Moyle on the other side. Shanked a bit by Graff, pushed over, touched by Whatcott, and that'll be a kill for Sydney Ostergaard, the Heber City, Utah freshman. And it is tied up at 1 apiece. Our first sub of the game for the Trappers is Ryan Blaylock, a freshman out of Cody, Wyoming. She is their top server at 17 aces on the season. You'll see later in the morning the #1 server in the nation as far as aces with 44 on the year in Ellie Anderson. And that ball goes long from Rasmussen. And it's 2-1 in favor of Northwest. A different lineup from yesterday, but I'm not sure how much different from how the season has gone for Central to tell you how drastically different it is. That serve goes long by the Trappers, and a service error evens the count at 2 apiece. Mackie McDonald has entered the lineup. McKenzie, the 6-foot sophomore from Colorado Springs. Maddie May, the one-arm throw and the jump serve over. Back set, blocked by McDonald and company, and it falls in. Mackie McDonald, the block. That was a part of the game that was missing for Central yesterday, was the block, as they could not get out in front and slow down that avalanche of snow yesterday, as Maddie May short serve, and that'll be an ace as she puts it in front of Ryan Blaylock. And Maddie May with her first ace on the home court. 4-2 Central. Set to the near side. Matsuka goes cross court and in, and Arini Matsuka, the sophomore from Athens, Greece, with her first kill. Again, leading the country in kills per set is Arini, having missed 4 of the last 5 games. Devin Curtis, freshman from Powell, has entered the lineup. Serving is Molly Crum. Tough jump serve. Glovax receives it. Back row Moyle pounded down. Mary Moyle on a back row attack. And Central back with the serve. Glovax to serve. It's 5-3 C-Dub. That Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. Jump serve, Glovax nicely done. Diving in front of it was Blaylock to get it. And then free ball back over by Graff. Whatcott sets McDonald. She'll be blocked right back at her. And count the block for Matsuka and Curtis as they were in there as a part of it. Madison Chavez from Hesperia, California. A sophomore steps in for Northwest to serve and sends it to Maddie May in the back row. Whatcott down the line. Steffen with a left hand. And I got to quit saying that, but she's got to get a kill. She is left-handed, and I guess in my years of a lot of right-handed volleyball players, I trained my eye to find the offhand, and Ashley's offhand is right hand. So we'll comment when she hits it right-handed from now on, as she will check out after tallying the kill. And Kamiri Robinson, last year's ace leader on this serving squad for Central, will almost get another one, but not quite, as Matsuka brings it back, and Northwest will free ball it over. Back set, McDonald goes cross court, and it's out. And it's 6-5 as we're in the very early going, and Ostergaard's going to come in. Northwest subbing fairly liberally here in the early going. Sarah might have to get new lead for that pencil on the substitutions they've got coming here. May with an overpass. It's knocked back down by Devin Curtis. And we are tied at 6 apiece. And serving, Arini Matsuka, coming back from an injury, has a left knee brace on, if I would maybe speculate, but I'm not gonna. Glovax from the back row, sends it deep. Matsuka is there. They'll bring it near side. Blocked by Whatcott and McDonald. And Central keeping that lead as Taylin Thompson will enter the lineup and serve for the Rustlers. The 5'9" sophomore transfer from Sheridan College. Played her high school ball about 500 yards from here at Riverton High School. Back set, and a block by Mary Moyle, but they'll bring it back up and free ball it over by Critchfield. Moyle going deep and out, and will tie us up at 7 apiece. And Libero back to serve. Gina Graff tied at 7s. Whatcott sends it over, and Graff almost ate it, but they're going to call Whatcott in the net. And Northwest has their first lead of the morning. Another block at the net on an overpass, and Northwest now up 9-7 on Central. Serving Graff. Moyle got it. Watcott gives it back to Moyle. Mary through the block. Good pancake and a chicken wing, and they'll bring it over. Great pancake by Graff. Watcott finds the campfire, and she'll tally the kill. Aubrey Watcott on the second hit goes right in the middle of that Powell defense. Somebody called it the campfire once. Kind of everybody just standing around that one section, and that's right where she put the ball and cuts the lead in half, 9-8. Watcott. Deep and out, and our first service error of the match for Central. Caitlin Costa, a sophomore from Gardnerville, Nevada. And you wonder how close the two lineups will look on Saturday when they meet again for real in conference play. Another overpass by Central, another overpass there, but then Moyle and Glovax collide, and it sends Moyle over the dividing line, and then Rasmussen went down hard, and Central's going to get called in the net, and Coach Darshea Gallard wants a timeout. They're going to check, make sure that Ava and Mary are both okay. First are the officials, and then they'll call a timeout. Boy, that was a scary collision for those gals right there. I did not see what had happened, but Moyle, I think, was coming up, and she and Glovax got their feet tied up, and Moyle ends up 3 feet deep on the other side of the net, and kind of clipped Ava Rasmussen. But 11-8 Northwest out in front of this ball game right now. Coming up next for CWC, as I mentioned, they will host Sheridan College on Friday night, 7 o'clock. It's the first round of the Region 9 battles. That'll be at 7 o'clock on Friday night. CWC volleyball will be going. So Party in the USA is playing in the background right now, and I was told somebody loves Party in the USA for their dad, and I can't remember who that was. They said, play Party in the USA for my dad. He loves that song, and I don't have it on this sheet of paper in front of me. Out of the timeout, back at it. Central down by 3 now. Watcott outside. Glovax, a hitter today, no touch, and they say it's out. And Alicia went just a little long on that one. Now a 4-point Trapper advantage. Another overpass and another point as serve receive as Ostergaard knocks that one down. Boy, that's at least 3 or 4 serve receive errors that Central has had on the overpass that have ended up in points on the other side of the net. Now a 5-point Trapper lead. And now an ace by Ostergaard as Thompson couldn't receive that. She and Kamiri Robinson communicating now a little bit to see where that ends up. And then finally putting it into the net is Kaylee Critchfield, who got the ace, not Ostergaard. And Mary Moyle will serve as Robinson comes out. Moyle, floating serve that Graff is there to receive. Set middle, block on a triple block by Central, and they'll get the point. Steffen, along with Rasmussen and Glovax along that front line, connecting to tally a block by generous scorekeeping. Central down by 4 now. Graff with an errant serve, and they're going to call Critchfield in the net. And it's 14-11. Central clawing back after getting down by 5. Deep serve, go right at the libero again. And a back shot, back line roll by Matsuka. Glovax powering through the lock, and she'll tally the kill. Alicia Glovax, her first kill of the morning. And Central has a 3-0 run. And they are back within 2. Down the line goes Moyle. Critchfield has to come running to get it. Cross court, Thompson is there. Watcott set Rasmussen off the top of the tape. Matsuka is there. Set to the deep side. Moyle is there. Great pass to Watcott. Goes backside. Glovax will find pay dirt. And Central within one now. What great pass by Moyle as she had to go run, get that along the back line and put it right at the hands of Watcott at the net that made a good set. And that's what helped out Glovax to get the kill. Moyle again serving. A little miscommunication and a free ball forthcoming as Thompson is there to dig it out. Back set, Steffen just taps it over. And then a roll shot from the 10-foot line, dug by Steffen. They'll go middle Moyle. She will go deep and out. And the rally squelched by the Trappers, but not before Central rallied off 4 straight to get within 1. They're now down 2. At 15-13, Ryan Blaylock checking into the lineup for the Trappers. CWC Soccer beaten twice yesterday by Western. 6-0 ladies, 3-0 guys as Rasmussen hammers one down. They are back at it today, are the CWC Soccer teams. They'll be in Lander hosting LCCC. The LCCC women ranked number 4 in the country. And so the CWC women will definitely have their hands full with the 4th-ranked team in the nation. A little ace serve by Maddie Mays. It hits the top of the tape and falls in. Her second ace of the day. And we are tied now at 15 apiece. Haven't seen Carly Connor nor Sage Bernson in this set yet as well, or Abby Van Vossen. And how about an instant replay? 2 in a row by Maddie May off the tape that falls for an ace. That's her 3rd ace of the day already. And it's a 1-point lead. 3 for 3, just skims the tape. Matsuka fists it to the back row. Watcott back set Glovax. She will have to do everything she can to just get that over, and she'll get a kill out of it as she kind of threw it out of the frying pan as her arm just kind of had to go sideways to flip that over. Central on a 7-1 run, now 8-1 as Maddie May with a 4th ace of the contest. You just look at old Maddie May's serving. She had 4 aces on the season coming in. She has 4 in this game right now, so she's doubling her total to 8 as Coach Rivera kind of readjusting her team a little bit. Central up by 3. May to Blaylock on the receive. Graf from the back row sends it over. Mackey is there. Overpass and a slam dunk by Molly Crum for Northwest. Devin Curtis, a hometown product from Northwest College there in Powell, Wyoming. Powell High School player. Subbing in. Watcott. Mackie McDonald crushes one down on a nice quick set from Mackie McDonald. Again, a good pass from Mary Moyle on the back row. 19-16. Rustlers and E to serve. That's her nickname, Alicia, and unfortunately puts it into the Vic. I asked them all their nickname. She says E wants to become an NICU specialist or an ultrasound technician. And one of her 10-second talents, she can rap most of the Eminem songs. So, and there's another overpass and another slam dunk. This one by Devin Curtis. Wait, Central's serve receive today. They have kind of let a couple of overpasses get the better of them as Ashley Steffen subs out. Kamiri Robinson comes in. I'm not sure what the call was, but Central actually ending up with a point. So I'm not sure if they called Northwest in the net or what, but Central has the ball. And serving is Robinson. Will serve. And Matsuka goes deep and out, and it's 21-17. I was busy looking at my player bios on Alicia Glovax to see what the violation was, so I apologize for that. That one by Robinson going long. Matsuka along the baseline and going to be blocked by Mackie McDonald. 3 blocks for Mackenzie McDonald so far. 22-17, Central was down 14-9 at one point in this ball game. Critchfield brought that over in 2, but Maddie May was there to dig it out. She'll dig again. Back set McDonald goes cross court. Brought back over in 2 by the Trappers. Outside Moyle, that's off the tape. Might have been 4, but I don't think they call it. And then McDonald gets the kill. I thought maybe that went into the tape and came back and would be 4, but that's not the case, says the officials. And now Mackie McDonald will get play stopped as she will tie her shoe up. 23-17 Central. Robinson to serve into the tape as she connects with Mary Moyle instead. Third service error on Central. And you got to think, you've got 3 service errors. You have at least 4 overpasses that have led to pretty easy points. That's 7 points, and yet you still lead by 5 here in match number 1. They have not played great, but they still lead by 5. Maddie probably would have got called for a double in regular season officiating, but not the case here as Whatcott sends one deep corner. Northwest is there. Through the block is Sydney Ostergaard. She will connect on her second kill of the day. 23-19 Matsuka to serve. Snow College awaiting Central at 11 o'clock as Matsuka will serve that into the net. Third service error by the Trappers as Thompson will check in for Mackie McDonald. Tay to serve. Wants to be an orthopedic surgeon as Moyle brings it back in with the left hand. How did that happen? Holy cow, Mary Moyle. And that's game point. CWC taking the first 25-19 as they are up 1-0 in the best 3 out of 5 from Central Wyoming College. We will step aside. Game number 2 on the way. Central takes game 1, 25-19.
Cowboy football is back at War Memorial Stadium on Saturday, September 28th to open Mountain West Conference play against UNLV. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m., so be sure to arrive early on game day for all the pregame festivities, including Military Appreciation Day. Get your tickets today at GoWIO.com or call 307-766-7220. And don't forget, it's a whiteout. Go to GoWIO.com/whiteout to get your official whiteout t-shirt.
Gales Carpet One supports CWC and Rustler Athletics. These competitors are more than athletes, they're students too, and Gales knows that is important on so many levels. Gales Carpet One is proud to invest in our community college and Rustler athletes. They wish the best to the Rustlers this season. Located in downtown Riverton, on Facebook, or online at GalesCarpet1Riverton.com. Rustler Radio is brought to you in part by Bailey Tire and Auto Service. They feature tires for all types of vehicles, from lawn and garden to light truck and cars to farm and industrial. Bailey's also offers automotive service and repairs on most makes and models, from oil changes to major mechanical work. More information can be found at BaileyTire.com. Bailey Tire and Auto, Riverton and Lander.
Sports are brought to you by Riverton RV, now taking consignments, taking travel trailers, fifth wheels, and more. Riverton RV also has end-of-the-season deals on every unit on the lot. Riverton RV, where service is the key. On the south edge of Riverton and open online 24/7 at rivertonrv.com.
Number 1 to Central as they take it 25-19 over Northwest, and we're going to see another libero change for Central as it looks like Peyton Williams, the 5'8" freshman from Syracuse, is going to wear the libero jersey for the second match. 25-19 on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard on the first game as CWC out in front. Again, this is the first of the two games that Central will play today.
And Snow playing Northwest.
Again, our golfers victorious in Sterling, Colorado, the ladies. As Rashi Brownell wins her second tournament of the season. CWC women win their fourth tournament out of 4. Soccer teams playing at 1-3 today against LCCC and Lander. And our rodeo athletes going on in Sheridan.
Is Northwest playing Snow after we play Snow?
They're going home.
This is the Bailey Tire and Auto Classic, thanks to Bailey's. Appreciate their sponsorship of Rustler Athletics. As the teams back out on the court, Central in their orange uniforms. Now on the other side, Sage Burnson is going to start this second game, as is Carly Connor. And then Peyton Williams is going to start as the libero. She was also recruited in basketball in Oregon, she says. All-state her junior and senior years. Out of the Syracuse Titans, I asked their kids their nicknames, and she said P-Money. Always fun to get to know our student athletes here at Central Wyoming College, as Aubrey Watcott will serve it up. Game 1 to Central as we get game number 2 underway. Crum blocked partially by Central. Burnson first swing of the day, and it's into the net, and it will be Trapper point. Northwest in their gray uniforms, as coming in Ryan Blaylock will serve. She'll step in for Sydney Ostergaard. 4 sophomores on this roster: Costas, Chavez, Matsuka, and Graff, as Burnson goes through the block this time. Great pickup by Blaylock on the backside, but then the free ball from Critchfield sails wide, and it's 1-1, and here comes Ashley Steffen, as she will check in for Kamiri Robinson, and back to serve goes Sage Burnson. Sage, Jaden Daffer, who we've not seen yet, and Alicia Globax all lead the team with 11 aces. Burnson with a dig on the backside from Crum. Somebody was in the net, as that net moving all over the place. And Matsuka is going to power through the block. And Arini Matsuka will get her second kill. Now we'll see Jaden Daffer check into the ball game. She'll go along the back row and play in that back corner. Jaden, the freshman out of Percival, Iowa. Nice bring up and a free ball over by Steffen. One tap down by Rasmussen, and they'll send it back. They'll go back to Ava, and Ava Rasmussen will collect her second kill of the day. Carly Connor back in. Central's turn to serve, and they'll get the ball to P. Money, and Peyton Williams will serve it up. 2-2 our score. Interesting kind of turn of events in game 1, as Northwest had built a 5-point lead, and then Central went on an 8-1 run, as Matsuka kind of getting untracked a little bit now. She's got her third kill of the day. Madison Chavez will come in to serve, as she'll check in for Caitlin Costa. And Central with a 1-point advantage. Williams on the dig. Globack's right side. Kept the money there, as she'll send it off of Chavez. And Alicia Globack has 4 kills. Let me go look at something on the old stats here as well. There's Alicia. 31 kills on the season in 31 sets for Alicia. And she's taken on more of a hitting role in this game. And Maddie May with another ace. No, they'll bring this one back. She has 4 already in the day. Watcott can't fire, get the kill. Aubrey with her second kill, doing just that activity right there. And Central out in front 4-3. Graff with a receive. Critchfield out to Matsuka, and Central is in the net. And because I'm that kind of a stat keeper, I'm going to give her the kill. Ostergaard back into the match. Appreciate you watching online here on RustlerAthletics.com. As Matsuka will send one deep. Little indecision on Central, and that'll be an ace. Matsuka with the ace. (5-4). 1-0 Central. We'll figure it out on our scoreboard how to relay that to you as Watcott brought that over. And a swing and then brought back over by Watcott as he just kind of self-defensed it up there. Matsuka off of Maddie May, and Matsuka will tally her 5th kill. Had just 1 in the first set. And out of the 6 on the board for her team right now, she's got 4 of those in the variety of a kill. (6-4) Trappers, Matsuka. Steffen into the bottom of the net. 7-4 now, Northwest. And a timeout called by Central. 7-4 the score, Northwest out in front. There is a spot on the website, if you're watching this game online, you can send a shout out on that. Periodically, we'll go take a look at that and check it out and send along your shout out to the teams on that Rustler Athletics web stream. Abby Sullivan, Jane McDonald, our camera ladies high atop the gymnasium here today. Amanda Nikoloff's new media class. Big thanks to our engineer, Francis Obukoya. And Amanda, I'm not sure who else is in the control room with you to give credit to here today, but it might be Amanda, as I knew she had kind of a skeleton crew going on here today. But we thank them for being with us on early Saturday morning volleyball, and to you for listening and watching wherever you are. And again, online, you online peeps can throw that on the comment section there, and we'll pass it along as Irini Matsuka has her team with a 7-4 advantage here in game number 2. Central leads 1-0. Carly Connor cannot get that one to go over, and it's 8-4. Matsuka, hard serve, top of the net, doesn't get over. But she stakes her team out to a 3-point lead. Burnson and Robinson back into the ball game. Kamiri will go back to serve. Connor on the front row as well. Peyton Williams and Maddie May in that back row. Your setter is Aubrey Watcott. Kamiri. Chavez receives it. Burnson off the top of a block is dug in the back row by Matsuka. Blocked by Carly Connor at the top of the net there. Matsuka from the back row skims the net and counts it. 6 kills for Irini Matsuka. That is why she is atop of the nation in kills per set, as she has 5 of them right here in this set. She's averaging 4 point something. Only had 1 in the first game, but now has 5 here. Burnson, little high five at the top of the net. They'll call Sage in the net. And now a 10-5 advantage, Northwest. May and Williams battling for that as Matsuka digs Burnson out of the back row. They'll go middle, tapped over. Maddie May is there. Watcott back row coming by Central is in the top of the net, and Northwest with a 6-point advantage now. 11-5. Northwest out in front. Kamiri to Burnson. Lift it. And I'll catch that off the old coffee mug here as that goes out of bounds. That's why you have lids on your mugs. That was the first thing I moved, was the coffee mug. So the $3,000 equipment is okay, but move the coffee mug. We don't want to mess. And a free ball by Chavez brings that one back from the dead. An overpass brought back to Central. Whatcott, Rasmussen through the block. Ava Rasmussen. Chucky on the court with the kill. Ava Rasmussen, the freshman from South Jordan, Utah. Connor's serve is short. 4 service errors. Carly in charge of the Rustler Snapchat this weekend. Sent a snap at 7:07 this morning, and it was, we are awake and we're ready to play. 12-7, Northwest out in front. Serve corner, Maddie Mays. Overpass again as it falls in the front of the net. And Central has seen way too many of that in this contest so far. And zigging and zagging all over the place. Taylin Thompson is going to come in as Carly Connor will come out. And Peyton Williams, our libero, is out as well. 13-7 Trappers. Whatcott at the net, brings it out. Burnson down the line, dig by Graff. Ostergaard sends it over for Northwest on the outside. Burnson will go over the block. Overpass, Rasmussen knocks it down, but there is Ostergaard to pick that up. Pushed left side by Costa. Back to Burnson. She'll swing and be blocked, but right there is Taylin Thompson to dig that up. And then Whatcott sends it deep, but Matsuka is there. This is where Central did not win these volleys yesterday, and they're not going to again today. They had a lot of good volleys with Snow College yesterday, but did not win them. And that was pretty much how they went yesterday, as Central battled and scrapped and ended up still not getting that point out of that. And now they trail 14-7. Back set, Rasmussen blocks. Central digs it back up, though. Burnson poked a couple of times, and Central will get the point. Alicia Glovax in as she'll check in for Maddie May. Play on that front row. Alicia's 5'8". Got a good vertical on her. Out there playing the front lines as Whatcott serve into the net is service error number 5, the second of the game. And it puts Northwest back out to a 7-point advantage, 15-8. This was almost the exact same place in game 1 that they pushed it to a 5-point advantage. And then Mary Moyle went on a serving run to get that back in. Rasmussen powers one down. Ava's 3rd kill of the set, or 4th of the match. Steffen back into the game for Robinson. The 6th-ranked team in the country has walked into the gym as Snow College is now here. They will play Central in a match that is scheduled to start at 11 a.m. But right now we're in game 2 of a 45-minute match that may be pushed back. As Burnson tough serve. Sending it deep. Was there a touch? No. As Costa's set goes deep, it's 15-10 now. Tough serve, as going back to get it was Blaylock, and she might be injured a little bit as Central sends that one deep. And out, and it's 16-10. I'm John Gabrielson broadcasting live Central Wyoming volleyball at 9:45 in the a.m. Glovax blocked but out, and Alicia tallies the kill. Kill number 5 for Glovax. As Connor will check in, Rasmussen out, Peyton Williams in, and Taylin Thompson out. Peyton Williams serve. Matsuka gets it back, powers it through. Nice dig in the back row by Peyton Williams. Back set this time. Costa off a block. First kill of the match for the Gardnerville Nevadan. And she will exit as Chavez will come in to serve with a 17-11 lead. It's 1-0 Central, which this scoreboard in the gym actually reflecting that now, whereas it did not yesterday, so I'm not sure if Francis can throw that in there and put that tally on as Matsuka goes wide. If that, yesterday I think the wrong template got entered into the scoreboard here on the sideline, and that made our scoreboard on the graphics online a little off. Maddie May in to serve, down by 5. Graff sent over on a free ball by Curtis. Back set, Connor down the line is out. Matsuka to serve with an 18-12 advantage. Central down 6 with 7 to play. Peyton Williams shakes that off. It's an ace for Matsuka. Her second of the frame. And another timeout by CWC. 19-12 our score. We'll be back after this timeout. Game number 2, Central leading 1-0 on 88-1.
This is the school bus driver's prayer. May the roads be clear and the traffic not slow. May our drive not be burdened by fog, rain, ice, snow, or crazy drivers. May we reach safe and sound, and to and from school we go. Remember to yield for school buses. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. It is illegal to pass a school bus that is stopped and loading or unloading children. By exercising extra care and caution, you too can save a life.
Somewhere around 130 athletes we have at Central Wyoming College. Coach, our athletic director, Steve Barlow, tallied up for me the other day on our Rustler Sports Report. And every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. we have 2 to 4 of them on the radio with us. And they are absolutely amazing kids, and they're out here competing for the orange and black. Invite you to tune in every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 9 a.m. If you can't tune into 88.1, you can tune in online on our Rustler Radio Facebook page. You'll find the link, and if you can't find it there, you can catch it after the fact on rustlerathletics.com. Up in the top right hand corner is the Rustler Minute logo. You can catch past Rustler Minutes and past Rustler Sports Reports. Back to action. Watcott kind of chicken winged back up by Curtis. They'll bring it over in 2. Watcott back to the near side. Steffen dug by Graff, and nobody else is home. And Ashley Steffen with the kill. Kill number 2 for Ash. She had 4 yesterday, and a couple of them here today. Central within 6, 19-13 with 6 to play. And Robinson to serve. Tough serve. Graff with a good receive on it, though. Williams on the near side. Next up is Burnson, and she'll get the kill. First kill of the day by Sage Burnson, the kills leader on this team. She comes in with 110 on the season. Kills leader is Matsuka for the Trappers with 87, but again, she has missed 4 games prior to this weekend. Tough serve by Kamiri again, but Graff with a good return, and then brought over by Critchfield, and she'll tally the kill. Crafty play there, and it back to a 6-point Trapper advantage, and Gina Graff to serve. And they'll go in A little miscommunication along the back row, and I think Maddie thought someone was saying it was out. And that's an ace for Graff. Third ace of this set for the Trappers. This game on 88.1 FM, also online at rustlerathletics.com. And if you're on Spectrum Cable, another ace by Graff. If you're on Spectrum Cable in Riverton or Lander, you can check it out on channel 189. And it's 22-14 Trappers. Burnson out is 23-14. And it was interesting, as much as I said Central didn't play well in the first set and still won, they have kind of fallen apart at the seams here in game number 2. And we're going to see things even up here pretty soon, I'm thinking, as it's 2 to give before you score 8. Nice block by Central. And that's over the net on Trappers. Will give Central back the point as Rasmussen checks in for Peyton Williams. Connor will serve. 23-15, Central down 8. Again with 2 to go, and Connor will serve that one out. Tough serving day for Carly as she put one in the net a little while ago and now sends that one wide. And she will exit. It's game point Trappers as Costa checks back in for Northwest. Rasmussen sees it go behind her. Robinson can't clean it up. And Central gets drilled 25-15. Game 1 on the Papa Murphy scoreboard went Central 25-19. Game 2 goes Northwest 25-15. And they are all evens at 1 apiece here on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. We will return for game number 3 after this. This is Rustler Volleyball from Rustler Sports Radio.
Sponsorship of Rustler Athletics on 88.1 comes from FlyRiverton.com, offering daily flights from Riverton Regional Airport to Sheridan and to Denver International in a 50-passenger jet. Fly Riverton is now a partner with United Airlines, which means you can book flights from Riverton to any of over 300 destinations serviced by United, and your luggage will be transferred automatically. The flight features in-cabin service, and TSA check-in at Riverton is included. More information can be found at FlyRiverton.com or at United.com.
Schools are opening in Fremont County. Young people are out there. They're pedestrians. They're climbing on and off school buses, and they're riding bikes. Remember to yield for pedestrians. Watch for kids. Watch for bicycles. They are everywhere. Watch for school buses. Remember, it is illegal to pass a school bus that is stopped and loading or unloading children. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. By exercising extra care and caution, you too can save a life.
Support of Rustler Radio comes from the Buffalo Buffet inside the Wind River Casino. Open Thursday through Saturday from 4 to 10, the Buffalo Buffet serves prime rib, lobster mac and cheese, brisket, pork ribs, fried chicken, and many different salads and side dishes. The Buffalo Buffet inside the Wind River Hotel and Casino just south of Riverton on Highway 789. Open Thursday through Saturday from 4 to 10. College Rodeo returns to the Fremont County Fairgrounds the weekend of September 27th with the Rustler Roundup. Performances are Friday at noon, Saturday at 2, and the Sunday finals at 11 a.m. Don't miss the Booster Club Brisket Barbecue Saturday starting at 11. Your meal ticket includes the 2 o'clock Saturday performance. For other events including jackpots, slack, and performances, check out rustlerathletics.com. It's College Rodeo, hosted by CWC starting Friday, September 27th. Sponsored in part by Health Source in Riverton, the Hilton Inn, Murdoch's, and Riverton Laundromat in Buggy Bath.
Rustler Sports is brought to you in part by Expressway Lube of Riverton and Lander. They offer the 10-minute oil change. They also perform maintenance on all types of vehicles. Expressway Lube at 315 South Federal Boulevard in Riverton or 8126 Highway 789 in Lander. No appointment necessary at Expressway Lube.
Everything Rustler Sports on the Rustler Report Sports Talk Show, Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9 a.m.
Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard evens at 1 apiece as Northwest evening it up, winning 25-15 in game number 2. Central taking the first one 25-19. As the Trappers switching sides, they're in their gray uniforms, red numbers, white trim. On the other side, Central with orange unis. Jaden Daffer now with the libero jersey on.
I hope I can figure out the music situation at some point.
Final preparations here as Stefan Rasmussen and Moyle on the court, along with Jaden Daffer, Sage Burnson, and Aubrey Whatcott. And it will be Kaylee Critchfield from Evanston, Wyoming, serving it up for the Trappers. Daffer with the receive. Stefan sends it out. And it's 1-0 Northwest. Daffer again, they go at her as Rasmussen tips it, and it goes straight down the line instead of over the line, and it will be 2-0 Northwest. Critchfield skims the tape. Daffer was there for a non-skim, and she actually makes a good play on it, having to readjust. Pancake by Daffer, nice done there. Stefan blocked. Back row Moyle over the block. Good dig by Graff. That ball is going to go out, but did Central get a touch on it? They did. So now they say touch, and they will readjust and send it back to Northwest. 3-0. Trappers out in front now. Rasmussen blocked right at the net by Crum. Burnson goes over the block and in. Sage will tally her second kill. And Burnson will serve. And Francis Obakoya doing a great job back there. You notice on our online screen there, the ones next to each team's name for the games. He is on it. Our new technology. As that's a nice swing by Moyle, and she'll get the kill past Matsuka. And just the second kill of the game for Mary Moyle. And I think safe to say, thank our underwriters of 88.1 FM, as they are the driving force behind the trip to Las Vegas every year for the National Association of Broadcasters, where we found our little scoreboard gem. As Rasmussen is blocked at the net by Crum. And Northwest out to a 4-2 lead. And again, the new technology and the world of automating, and when you got a skeleton crew and things like that, just every little thing helps. And that scoreboard coming right off the scoreboard in the gym through our television studio. Moyle through the block. Good dig of the backside by Critchfield. Matsuka, a 10-foot roll shot dug by Daffer. Back set Stefan cross court. Dug by Blaylock, and then tallying is Matsuka, as she will get a touch by Central. It went out, but a touch by Central. 7 kills for Arini Matsuka. 5-2 the score. Daffer right in front of her and an ace. 6-2 the score. Count the ace for Blaylock. 6 aces on the day for Northwest.
We're good.
Referee checking some substitution protocol, and everything is good. Rasmussen, touch block by Crum. They're going to bring it back. Matsuka, roll shot. Whatcott gets the first piece of it. Back row coming up. Burnson blocked by Crum. Good timing at the net. Backside Stefan off a block. And that one's going to be brought back into play and free balled over, but out. 6-3 C-Dub. They win one of those rallies finally. Wasn't out by much watching it on the web stream as it's a little behind the broadcast delay. That's the next thing we need is there's a kill by Crum. That's the next thing we need, Amanda, is instant replay. 7-3 Trappers out in front. Crum to serve. Floater, Burnson is there. Mackie McDonald back into the game, makes her impact as she will connect on her third kill of the ball game. And Riley Boyle checking in, as is Abigail Von Vossen. Riley Boyle, the 5'9 freshman from Marriott, Slaterville, Utah, and Abby Van Vossen, the 6'1 freshman from Ogden, Utah, checking in for their first action of the day as we are tied up at a game apiece on the Papa Murphy scoreboard. Matsuka goes off the block and down the net and tallies 8 kills for Arini Matsuka. Costa out, Chavez in. 8-4 on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard in favor of the Trappers. We're tied at a game apiece. Moyle into the net on her spike, and it's 9-4. Chavez deep. Daffer is there. Back set. McDonald got it to fall on the other side after going around in the tape. Matsuka sends it over. McDonald the first hit. Van Vossen. Graff dug it up. Back row. 10-foot line. Matsuka puts it into the net. And Central will stop the bleeding for a moment. 9-5. Robinson going to check in for Mary Moyle. Moyle will check out. Robinson to serve. Gets the signal of where to serve it. And he goes right at Graff. Matsuka through the block and tallies another 9 for Matsuka. And a 10-5 Northwest advantage. As Sydney Ostergaard checking in, and Matsuka will go to serve. .5 Northwest. Burnson can't get that one as it kind of rolls up her arm. She will get a swing at it, though. Back out to the near side, Ostergaard over the block. Dapper got a piece of it, but Ostergaard the kill. 3 kills for Sydney Ostergaard, the Heber City, Utah freshman. Matsuka serving, and Central's out of rotation.
18's your middle pack.
Referee watching the alignment of the middle for Central, who's now down 7. 12-5 back set off the mark. Van Vossen puts it into the net. Now down 8, 13-5. Central won the first game, and I said didn't play very well and won the first game 25-19. Well, they've taken that not playing well to a whole nother level in the last game and a half right now, as Central is Coach Gallard looking for some combinations as Burnson puts it off of a block, gets it back, sends it back. Out to the outside, Ostergaard blocked by Van Vossen, goes off the head, but Abby Van Vossen the kill, the block. Good job by Abby Van Vossen. Wants to be a counselor or a therapist. She says she is a first-generation college student in her entire family, which is awesome. As that kill goes down by Ostergaard. She has 4. Abby wanted to be a counselor or a therapist, as I mentioned. Like I said, being a first-generation college student. Happy to have her at CWC and in orange and black. 14-6 now Northwest. Van Vossen off the top of the block. Matsuka. The backside blocked by Rasmussen. Whatcott and Steffen back in. Van Vossen and Boyle out. 14-7 Northwest by a touchdown. Speaking of touchdowns, University of Wyoming playing at 1:30 this afternoon in Tulsa as Whatcott puts it into the net for service error number 7 on Central today. And Costa back in for Chavez at 15-7, an 8-point advantage for Northwest. Critchfield serving. Whatcott, Burnson, and a touch. Counts the kill for Sage Burnson. Northwest didn't think that there was a touch. That's not what they think. It's what the ladies in white think, and they say touch, and they'll give the ball to Central. Burnson serving. Central needs to get on a little bit of a run here, perhaps by that block by Rasmussen and Steffen. They'll go to Moyle. She'll find a little tapper in front of Costa. And Mary Moyle, third kill of the match. Alicia Golvax leads with 5 kills. Have not seen her yet in this match. And Coach said it at the onset. We're going to experiment. We're taking risks. We're playing a lot of people. And there's a hitting error on Crum that will help Central on this run that I said they needed to put together. And now trail 15-10. Back set Ostergaard, blocked by Rasmussen and Moyle. Second block of the day for each of those ladies. Ten-foot line over, dug by Daffer. Back set Steffen, blocked and out. Ashley Steffen with her third kill. She has 1 in each of the 3 games so far. Blocked by Rasmussen off the shoulder of Costa and played. Whatcott, back row Burnson. Overpass, Daffer is there. Whatcott back set Steffen, cross court. Doug knocked back down by Moyle. And the Rustlers have electrified this crowd as they were down 8 moments ago at 15-7, and now have rattled off 6 straight and have got themselves down by 2. Northwest trying to break the rhythm, perhaps, getting a shoe tied. Just something to slow things down here as Burnson will serve. Critchfield, errant set, and it runs past Crum, and Central's within 1. 7 straight for the Rustlers, and they trail by 1. And again, the crowd becoming a little electric here this morning. There's a service error, a serve-receive error by Graff. Burnson, the ace, her 12th of the season. And we are drawn even at 15 apiece. It's like a whole new match now at 1 game apiece and dead even in the middle of game number 3 at 15 all. Burnson will then put it into the net. But she rattled off 8 straight. And Central back in the hunt now after being down by 8. They trail by 1. Serving is Blaylock and the Trappers. Whatcott outside Moyle, deep and touch. And it will be point Central as Moyle with her 5th kill. Back judge calling the touch.
Serving.
J-Lo, she says on her nickname, says J or J-Lo Matsuka, blocked and in. Steffen and McDonald in the block equation right now for Central. 4th block for Mackey. And that was something that was not there against Snow yesterday, was the blocking, and that's going to have to be there at 11 o'clock when they play the 6th-ranked team in the country. Matsuka gets past the block as she goes cross right between Daffer and Moyle. And Matsuka with her 10th kill of the game so far. That is her 4th of this set. Like I said, number 1 in the nation in kills per set at 4.0. She 4.71, and she's right at 4 in the last 2 games. That one goes long, and you're going to see Boyle in for Steffen, Van Vossen in for Whatcott, and Riley Boyle will serve. Riley, a Fremont Silver Wolf in Utah. Says she would love to meet Hank Williams Jr. as she loves her old school country. Ball by Matsuka goes through. Kill number 5 for her and ties us at 18. She mentioned David Allen Coe, to which I sang the line, "I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison," and then she sang the next lyric as she likes her old school country. 18 apiece on the Papa Murphy's scoreboard. Moyle past Chavez with a hard shot from the back row. 6 kills, Mary Moyle. She'll exit out as coming in is Kamiri Robinson, the CWC women's basketball team along the end line of the gym here, cheering on their ladies in black and orange today. Robinson, tough serve, overpass, brought back by McDonald as she reached way back to get it. Matsuka cross court. Sage was there, but Matsuka with 12 kills now, 6 of them in this set alone. That's raising her average of kills per set. Like I said, she already leads the nation in that as she serves. We're at 19 apiece. Central climbed back in after being down by 8, and we've been tied ever since then. Nice chicken wing by Matsuka, brought back over by Critchfield. Critchfield will bring it over in 2. Daffer is there. Back set. Van Vossen with the right hand sends it back over to the northwest side. Ostergaard, back row. Daffer out to the outside. Bernson, dig by Matsuka. Free ball from Critchfield. Jaden the first hit. Back set Van Vossen. Dug by Chavez. Ostergaard through the block will tally the rally. And her 5th kill. And a 1-point Northwest lead. Matsuka serving. 10-foot line, free balled over by Van Vossen. Set middle, blocked by McDonald and Bernson. Matsuka crushes one from the back row and tapped back down for the kill by Devin Curtis. And now Northwest back out to a 2-point advantage. Again, led by 8. Central tied it. And they've played close since then. Now back out to a 2-point lead for Matsuka, who will serve it into the net. A 5th serving error by Northwest. Referee talking to Coach Gallard about where her substitution can come in from as Ava Rasmussen sprints out on the court. 21-20 Northwest. The ball hits the top of the tape on a serve by McDonald. Matsuka brings it over. Boyle is there outside. Rasmussen on a good pass, and that will tally for Abby Van Vossen, not Rasmussen, excuse me, Abby Van Vossen. And we're tied at 21. That was a great set from the pass in the back row by Central. McDonald serve again. Chavez shanks it a bit, and that'll be an ace by my stat keeping. And you know how I am. I'm a generous stat keeper in this sport. 22-21, Central has a 1-point advantage now. Again, they trailed by 8 at one point in this contest. And we're tied at a game apiece on the Papa Murphy scoreboard. Back set. Digging it out of the net. McDonald, then Rasmussen, but we're tied at 22s now. And the libero Graff to serve for Northwest College. Mackie McDonald is exited. As Jaden Daffer back in on the back row. They'll go at Sage. She'll receive. Back set, Van Vossen off the block. They're going to say that it just hit the net, not a block. And 23-22 and a timeout, Central. We're tied at a game apiece on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. We will return with more volleyball at the end of Game 3, 23-22 Northwest. They have the serve when we come back on Rustler Sports Media.
Gales Carpet One supports CWC and Rustler Athletics. These competitors are more than athletes, they're students too, and Gales knows that is important on so many levels. Gales Carpet One is proud to invest in our community college and Rustler athletes. They wish the best to the Rustlers this season. Located in downtown Riverton, on Facebook, or online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
Trappers 23, Rustlers 22. We're tied at a game apiece. Playing the best 3 out of 5. This is the Bailey Tyranado Volleyball Classic on 88.1 and on Rustler Sports Media. Nobody online utilizing their keyboard to give a shout out to their team. Throw that out there if you're watching on rustlerathletics.com on the internet. Graff the serve. Burnson through the block, dug in the back row, and then a whiff on Critchfield trying to bring it over in 2. Boy, she had a great idea, and Central was caught napping in that deep corner, but she had it go right through her fingertips. And we're tied at 23. Steffen and Watcott back into the ball game. And I guess I maybe recount that because Jaden Daffer gets to just about everything in that back row. She might have got there, but there was a opening that Critchfield saw. Blocked by Steffen and Rasmussen. Back set Ostergaard through the block. Daffer with one arm brings it up. Watcott, and that's going to sail out. And it's game point Northwest now. As Costa will return for the Trappers. And going back to serve is Critchfield. Evanston, Wyoming product. Watcott back set. Rasmussen taps it over, and they're going to call Central in the net, and Northwest is going to take game 3. As Coach Darshea Gallard arguing with the official, but game 3 goes the way of the Trappers, and Central finds themselves down 2-1 to the Trappers as they talk about it at midcourt. 25-19 Central in game 1, and then back the other way. Northwest winning 25-15 and 25-23. As we'll head to game number 4. Trappers out in front on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard, 2-1. With game 4 on the way in just a moment. This is Rustler Volleyball on Rustler Sports Media.
The sports scoreboard for Rustler Radio is sponsored by Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Customize any pizza with your favorite toppings, crust, and complete the order with a salad and a dessert. Our pizza, your oven. Not as crazy as it sounds. Papa Murphy's Pizza of Riverton, 1020 North Federal next to Dollar Tree at 856-TAKE. That's 856-8253 and online at papamurphys.com.
If you want to change your life and earn your high school equivalency certificate or GED, Central Wyoming College is ready to support you. Hello, my name is Mike Hansmo, and I'm the Director of College and Career Readiness at CWC. We have a great team of instructors in Riverton, Lander, Fort Washakie, DuBois, and Jackson who are all ready to support you. Registration begins Monday, August 26th. All you need to do is show up with your government ID, and we will assist you with whatever your dream may be. including earning your high school equivalency certificate or your future education goals or your future career goals. At CWC, we are here to support our entire community, so change your life by earning your high school equivalency certificate. For more information, call me at 855-2189. That's 855-2189.
Sponsorship of Wrestler Athletics on 88.1 comes from FlyRiverton.com, offering daily flights from Riverton Regional Airport to Sheridan and to Denver International in a 50-passenger jet. Fly Riverton is now a partner with United Airlines, which means you can book flights from Riverton to any of over 300 destinations serviced by United, and your luggage will be transferred automatically. The flight features in-cabin service, and TSA check-in at Riverton is included. More information can be found at FlyRiverton.com or at United.com.
CWC is hoping to start a 4-year Bachelor's of Applied Science degree in Organizational Management and Leadership. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? If so, we'd love your input. Text DEGREE to 855-2119 to take our survey. Again, text the word DEGREE to 855-2119 to help us out with your opinions.
The Rustler Roundup Rodeo, coming September 27th to Riverton.
That Rustler Roundup Rodeo is coming next weekend. It is the home event for Drew Schrock and the CWC Rodeo team. Performances on Friday afternoon, Saturday at 2 o'clock, and the brisket barbecue beginning at 11. $20 will get you a ticket to the barbecue for the Booster Club fundraiser, and also a ticket into the rodeo, and then their Sunday performance as well. Our rodeo team is on the road to Sheridan College today and tomorrow. They were there yesterday as well. And also our soccer team playing this afternoon at 1 and 3 at Lander Valley High School, entertaining LCCC. And then, of course, our CWC volleyball team playing here now, and they will play again immediately following this against Snow College. Trappers 2-1 now, out in front of Central Wyoming College. Cammie Rasmussen from South Jordan, Utah, watching the Rustlers, wishing them luck. 2-1 Trappers, and Aubrey Whatcott will serve things up first for C-Dub as we begin. Boy, Central was down 8 in that third set, battled back, but fell short. As that one goes cross court and out by Molly Crum, and I believe this might be only the first time since game 1 that Central has gotten out to the lead in this set. And as games 2 and 3, I think, went the Trappers' way, as Whatcott still serving. They'll set middle, and they're going to call 4 on Northwest, and Central out to a 2-0 advantage early on. Serving Whatcott again, still 2-zip. Thanks Cammie Rasmussen, give it a shout out online as they'll back set, and then I'm not sure where that one was going, but Sydney Ostergaard couldn't put that one over, and it's 3-0 Central now. Hobbs with the serve deep. Crum into the top of the net. 4-0 CWC.
I was just looking to see where Jaden was from.
Her dad played football for the Wyoming Cowboys.
Really?
Back in the day, 4-0 Central. Ostergaard cross. Nice placement is in for Sydney Ostergaard. 6 kills by Ostergaard. Matsuka leads the way with 12. Central has 6 kills by Mary Moyle and then 5 by Alicia Glovax, who did not play in the third set but is back out there on the fourth, and that's a service error, number 6 on the Trappers. Burnson backside, Glovax crosses in. Alicia Glovax with the 6th kill going on. That one there on Central. (6-2) C-Dub. Serving Molly Crum. And that will be back-to-back service errors on the Trappers. Their 7th of the match. Jaden Dafford has served. Jaden Dafford has served. Mackie McDonald in to patrol the front of the net. That's a shank and an ace by Central. As Jaden Dafford gets the ace. Her 12th of the season for the former Cowgirl. And that one almost another ace of Sydney High School. How appropriate that her school was the Cowboys and Cowgirls, as Moyle sends that when her dad was a Wyoming Cowboy back in the football playing days in college. (8-3) Central with a 5-point lead. Moyle, 7 kills by Mary Moyle from the middle. Steffen and Williams, nope, 7 and Boyle, excuse me. Riley Boyle is going to check in. Sage Burnson handing the ball off, and now Riley Boyle will serve. Chavez receive. Matsuka at the 10-foot line, blocked by Mackie McDonald. 5 blocks for McDonald, as she had 19 coming in. That'll be an ace as it goes right through the fingertips of Chavez. And Central out to an 11-3 lead as Riley Boyle connects her first ace of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 aces by Central, but now their 10th service, or their 9th service error on top of that, as they send that one long, as Ostergaard will check back in. Justin Williams chiming in online. Wants his Rustlers to finish this out. And then I'm not sure how this works, but Steffen is blocked at the front tape. And that'll be a block by Devin Curtis, her second. It has Sage Burnson logging in online, but it's hard for her to log in and comment online when she's playing, so I'm hoping somebody else has her account and asking her team to play hard. Nicely done at the front of the net by Mary Moyle. 8 kills, Mary. 7-point lead, 12-5. They trail 2 games to 1. Matsuka the receive. Critchfield outside. Ostergaard blocked, but out, I guess I should say. Ostergaard 7 kills for the Trappers. And Graff will serve. 12-6 Rustlers on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard as they trail 2 games to 1. Daffer gets a short serve. Boyle goes and gets another short one, and Burnson will free ball it over. Great job. And then Molly Crum goes right between the blocks and pounds it down. It's Sage's dad. I was hoping she didn't have computer out on the bench over there or something in timeouts, but it's Sage's dad, so we've got that clarified. Commenting online. I didn't figure it was Sage. She goes long touch, though. They say that it got a piece of the blocker. Or I guess Matsuka maybe tried to get out of the way, and they got a piece of her, and Sage will get the kill. 4 kills by Sage. (13-7) Mackenzie McDonald. Critchfield sends it over in 2. Sage is there. Outside Steffen, roll, tap, block, and then a shot back brought over, but Moyle is there on the backside. Bergson, little overpass. There, Rasmussen was there, but Sage is going to get the kill from the generous stat-keeping services of me. And it's 14-7 now. Central up by a touchdown. This was the opposite score in game number 3 before Central rattled off 8 in a row to tie the match, but then ended up falling short 25-23. Ostergaard over the block. McDonald with a dig. Burnson down the line is in. Sage has 6. And now the Rustlers by 8. Sean Connor cheering on the Rustlers from the Canadian side of the equation. And Carly Connor, our friendly Canadian on the team. And they're going to give it to Northwest as off the block it hit the antenna. And it will be a kill for Northwest. 15-8 Central coming in, going back to serve. Riley Critchfield. Back set, Moyle off the top of the net. Great dig of the backfield, and then they can't manage to pinball it back over, but Critchfield did a great job to keep that up. And Central, substitutions. Boyle and Steffen out, Whatcott and Glovax back in, and Aubrey Whatcott will check in. And our Vice President of Central Wyoming College, Kathy Wells, chiming in online. And that one goes deep, and it's out. Boy, Graff just let it go, and it was very close. Service error number 10 on Central. We appreciate everybody watching online, either RustlerAthletics.com or on Spectrum Cable TV in Riverton and Lander on Channel 189 and listening in on 88.1 wherever you're at. Glovax goes cross court. Graff is there. Crum past the block. Kill number 5 for Molly Crum. And just like we saw in game 3, well, I'm not going to go there yet as it's still a 6-point game, but after Northwest got out to an 8-point lead, Central went on a rally. Well, now it's a little baby rally at 2 points, but Central got out to the 8-point lead as Rasmussen into the net, and it's now a 3-point mini baby rally for Northwest College. 16-11. Sage, not a great receive, but Moyle from the back row. Graff, back set, Costa, blocked by Rasmussen and Burnson. Brought back over by the Trappers. Whatcott, quick set, outside Glovax, cross court, Critchfield is there. Matsuka diving at it is Daffer, but nobody else can get there. And Matsuka will tally her 13th kill of the contest. And Erin Matsuka, going to look at her stats as Rasmussen taps it over. And that will be a Central point as Rasmussen gets the block. I'm looking at Matsuka's high kills for the season. 17 against Miles, 15 against Rocky Mountain JV, and then in the 5-set win they had against Miles, she had 31 kills. 31 in a 5-set match against the Miles Pioneers. Whatcott will send it deep as they volley. Matsuka, cross, dug by Daffer. Back set, Glovax, cross is dug by Critchfield. Costa, Burnson in the back sets it up. Burnson with a back row attempt. Touch block by Crum at the top. Another free ball forthcoming from Critchfield. Sends it back to Daffer. Middle set, Rasmussen off a block and in. Ava Rasmussen and Central winning those 50-50 volleys now. They've taken the last couple to help themselves. 18-12 Central by 6. Trailing 2 games to 1. And then Sage misses the corner, and that is the 11th serve. She had 12 kills, did Matsuka yesterday against Snow College, but 31 kills in a 5-set match against Miles. And then she sat out for 4 games, injured. And Glovax goes down the line, and Alicia with a 7th kill of the contest. Ian McDonald cheering on Mackie McDonald. And the rest of the Rustlers online. And a shout out from T. Boyle to our Lady Rustlers as well. Matsuka into the net. Central now by 7 again, 20-13. As they trail 2 games to 1. And then we'll come back and play almost immediately against Snow College, as that game's scheduled for 24 minutes from now. But that will be late, I'm going to tell you that right now. That one down the line and out by Costa. Appreciate everybody chiming in online, watching this on the World Wide Web. Amanda Nikoloff in the new media class. Abby Sullivan and Jane McDonald on cameras. And then our in-studio crew is Amanda Nikoloff, the professor, as Matsuka crushes another one, 14. She's still away from her season high 31, though. And Chavez will check in and will go serve it up. Our soccer coach in the house watching his team getting ready to head over to Lander as Mackie McDonald knocks one off a grab and will tally kill number 4 for McDonald. Mackie, one of the Pine Creek Eagles from high school, wants to become an elementary teacher. She was born in Texas, moved to Colorado in 2016. Just had to throw in that both of her high schools had more students than Central Wyoming College does, which isn't hard to do in some of those areas. Not so much in Wyoming, though. That might have been a double right there, but regular season, that's going to get called probably. Not so much here in the preseason as Matsuka. Dug by Dapper, and it's brought over. Critchfield back out to Matsuka. Down the line, this time is out. And she knew it. And it's 23-14. Central up 8 with 2 to go, trying to force this to the race to 15, 5th set. (23-14), back out to Matsuka, taps it over. Boyle is there. They'll go to the back row. Burnson, dug by Chavez in the back. Back out Matsuka. That one is off the touch of a block and out, and Matsuka with kill number 15. And it's not a big secret where they're going. They are going to Matsuka 8 out of 10 times. And why not? I mean, even though you know it's going there, you still got to stop it. And she is powerful on that back row. Sage with a receive. Outside, Stefan, kill it as it goes out of bounds off the block. 4 kills by Ashley. She had a 12-kill match earlier on in the season. In, I think, one of the first tournaments of the season. I'll go look for that. As I effort that, they'll play Game Point Central. Burnson with a great dig on a shot by Ostergaard. Tap to the campfire. Central is all over, but they can't get it to go. Yeah, she had 12 kills against Colorado Northwestern. 7 against Southern Nevada. And outside of that, 4 has been her high on the season. Still Game Point Central. They lead 24-16. Mackey off the top of the block. Dug by Chavez. Outside Ostergaard, blocked. Graff is there, bought over by Matsuka. Central going to try to use this. Daffer will set it outside for Stefan. Got him, not all of it, but got enough of it to get it over. And then Ostergaard goes deep back row. Moyle is there, outside set. Burnson down the line. That'll be a CWC winner. Sage Burnson, and Central takes game 4, 25-16 on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. Central winning the first 25-19, Northwest winning the second and the third, and now Central taking the fourth 25-16. And it is a race to 15 as they'll play the 5th and final set. When we come back on Rustler Sports Media, this is Rustler Volleyball.
The 2019 Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation Safety Fair is coming October 3rd to Arapahoe School. Geared to the youth and the traveling public, there will be lots of activities for kids, including horse culture, bouncy houses, basketball and football activities, a bike rodeo, and giveaways. While you're there, check out the Car Seat Clinic, informational booths from various tribal programs, and the seatbelt and ATV simulators. The Wind River Intertribal Council DOT Safety Fair, October 3rd from 3 to 7 at the Arapahoe School, funded with Tribal Transportation Program safety funds.
Come join us for Central Wyoming College's production of Our Town.
The name of the town is Grover's Corners, New Hampshire, just across the Massachusetts line. Latitude 42 degrees, 40 minutes. Longitude 70 degrees, 37 minutes.
Join us October 10th, 11th, and 12th at 7 p.m. and October 13th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at the CWC box office at the door and online at tickets.cwc.edu.
This is the school bus driver's prayer. May the roads be clear and the traffic not slow. May our drive not be burdened by fog, rain, ice, snow, or crazy drivers. May we reach safe and sound, and to and from school we go. Remember to yield for school buses. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. It is illegal to pass a school bus that is stopped and loading or unloading children. By exercising extra care and caution, you too can save a life.
Cowboy football is back at War Memorial Stadium on Saturday, September 28th to open Mountain West Conference play against UNLV. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m., so be sure to arrive early on game day for all the pregame festivities, including Military Appreciation Day. Get your tickets today at GoWIO.com or call 307-766-7220. And don't forget, it's a whiteout. Go to GoWIO.com/whiteout to get your official whiteout t-shirt.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Game number 5, moments away here on the 21st day of September. And I would be remiss on the 21st day of September if I did not wish my wife a very happy birthday today. Also, Tiffany wanted to wish you a happy birthday today. Lori, our former volleyball coach, Tiffany Stauffenberg, wishing Lori a happy birthday today. And best of luck to Demi and the Lady Tigers today. And I think Brennan's playing some football today as well. So best of luck to them. As we are headed to game number 5 on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. Central won the first 25-19. Northwest took the second. Next two, 25-15, 25-23. Central winning that fourth one, 25-16. And now it's all about a race to 5. And it's going to be interesting to see next week when these two meet again in 1 week from today, what the lineups look like and how things go as Burnson gets the kill as she tallies on Graff. And Sage Burnson has her 8th kill of the match, and Central out to a very important 1-0 lead when you play to 15, but then they give it right back on 12 service, the 12th service error on Central. Blaylock will check in to serve for Northwest in their gray uniforms, the red numbers, the white trim. Central in their orange uniforms, the black off-color libero jersey. As Rasmussen hammers that down, but it's dug by Graff. Matsuka dug by Burnson in the backcourt. Moyle at the 10-foot line will tally. Mary Moyle with her 9th kill. Stephen Burnson checking in online, has given a shout out. Urging those rustlers on as Jaden Daffer fires one. Outside, Matsuka off the net. Daffer is there. Brought out of the net by McDonald. Whatcott got a piece of it. It taps over to the other side. Back row. shot by Blaylock is dug by Central. Daffer in a back row attempt coming up. Nicely placed. And count it, Sage Burnson. Sage is Rage, she says, her nickname, and she's got 9 kills, that is. And it's 3-1 Central. Coach Rivera asking her team to get up and get a block. As Daffer, nice serve. Graff is there. Graff will free ball it over on a roll shot from the 10-foot line. Whatcott. Sage from behind the 10-foot line has to push it over. Back set, block. Mary Moyle with a block. Second block of the match by Moyle. Actually, third block of the match by Moyle. 14 blocks by Central today. And like I said, that was something that was missing yesterday, as Crum will go through the block. And Molly Crum tallies her 6th kill. She is from Warden, Montana, a freshman. Burnson might have been called for a double. Like I said, later in the season, that probably gets called there as Matsuka hits the tape, goes down the line, and she has 16 kills. Again, the nation's leader in kills per set, not kills total, but kills per set. Missed the 4 games prior to yesterday, and now comes back with a vengeance. Had 12 kills yesterday. McDonald dug by Crum, coming to get it and can't. Mackey will tally kill number 5 because, like I said, you know how my stats go. Steffen and Boyle are going to check in for Central. Glovax and Whatcott coming out. 5-3 Central. We're in game 5. Playing to 15. Central won the first and the 4th. Northwest obviously winning the middle of those equations. Matsuka through the block, dug by Burnson. Near side Moyle pushes it through. Didn't smack it through, but pushes it through. And 10 kills Mary Moyle. And you got to wonder what this does to the psyche of either team, knowing that this is a Region 9 opponent, just not a Region 9 conference counting game. But when you got to play them again in a week, who has perhaps that psychological advantage? Blocked by Moyle and McDonald at the net. Matsuka again through the block. Tally another one. 17 by Arini Matsuka, the sophomore from Athens, Greece. Central out to a 6-4 advantage. Serving is Chavez. Madison, the Californian. One of the 4 sophomores on this team for Northwest. Steffen down the line, get a kill. 5 kills for Ashley Steffen. Hometown kid from Shoshone High School, about 20 miles from Riverton here, and that's enough to be called a hometown kid. As they'll serve it over. Nice play and a nice dig by Blaylock to go get it, and then Matsuka tallies again down the line. And it's like I said, it's not like it's a big secret where they're going. It's just a matter of stopping her, as she is powerful. Arini Matsuka. Sean Pullman had 200 wins in 7 seasons at Northwest. And then since then have had interim coaching at Northwest College. And Coach Rivera, just 25 years of age. Daffer, nice job to go get that short serve by Matsuka. Roll shot coming over. Chavez, back row Matsuka, off the top of the tape, is not going to count. And it's 8-5. And now we'll switch sides. 8-5, they'll switch it up, and we're going to keep it here, as they're just going to haul water bottles from one side of the court to the other side.
Sorry.
Aubrey Whatcott giving us a wave as she comes by. 8-5. Normally Joel Kindle will be with me. Joel's out of town this weekend for reasons unknown, but he'll be back with me on this broadcast. 8-5 Central, 7 to go. Outside is in by Ostergaard. 8 kills for Ostergaard. And Graff will serve. Ten minutes shy of 11 o'clock when our next game is supposed to start as Rasmussen powers one off a block, but it's dug up nicely. Ostergaard blocked, but out by Rasmussen. And Ostergaard has 9, and it's now 8-7. Right smack dab in the middle of game number 5, and a timeout, CWC. 8-7 Central leading, serving Northwest. Back after this timeout on Rustler Sports Media.
College Rodeo returns to the Fremont County Fairgrounds the weekend of September 27th with the Rustler Roundup. Performances are Friday at noon, Saturday at 2, and the Sunday finals at 11 a.m. Don't miss the Booster Club Brisket Barbecue Saturday starting at 11. Your meal ticket includes the 2 o'clock Saturday performance. For other events including jackpots, slack, and performances, check out rustlerathletics.com. It's College Rodeo, hosted by CWC starting Friday, September 27th. Sponsored in part by 2M Construction, Cattle Active, CD Signs, and B&B Aggregate, and the Fast Lane.
Mired in the middle of number 5 at 8-7 Central. Again, Central took games 1 and 4. And here we are finding ourselves in a 5-set battle. Again, these teams play each other a week from today at 3 o'clock. Saturday afternoon. Central will play Sheridan on Friday night at 7. Northwest will go to Rock Springs and play Western at 7 o'clock on Friday night. Daffer digs it up. Burnson off a block. Brought back in. Nicely done by Ostergaard. And then Crum is off the top of a block dug by Central. Backside stepping down the line. Good dig in the backcourt by Matsuka. Touched. Moyle is there. Good pass. Boyle outside. Burnson. Cross. Down it goes. Big kill out of the timeout for the Rustlers. 10 kills for Sage Burnson. I think 17 is Sage season high or game high, if you will. And she's done that a number of different times as Sage Burnson. Near side, Ostergaard, dug by Moyle in the back. Glovax into the top of the net, unfortunately. Yeah, Sage had 17 kills against Southern Idaho in that win. That's been her most. 11 after that has been the second most, and so the 10 I have her at now, close to that. 9-8 Central. Burnson. Nice dig by Critchfield, brought back over by Costa. Ava Rasmussen on a quick set ends that threat. Ava with 7 and a 10-8 lead. Burnson to serve. Overpass, Moyle knocks it down. 11 kills for Moyle. Ava Rasmussen had 12 kills against Southern Idaho, had 10 against Salt Lake, as she has 11 here today. Glovax, nice play. Actually, it was Moyle, nice play, swinging across the body. Daffer with a great dig. Whatcott, back set, Burnson comes underneath it, sends it deep and out. Mary Moyle, too, by the way. She has 11 kills on the day. And Yavapai, she had 11, and so she has tied her season high, or game high, has Mary Moyle, by my calculations, with 11. Backside Glovax, pounded down. Alicia Glovax has 8. Central with a 12-9 lead. And while we're going to look at people's stats, might as well hit Alicia's as well, as her high has been 8. Blocked by Mackie McDonald. 6 blocks unofficially for Mackie today. 8 has been the most for Alicia. She did it against Otero, Colorado Northwestern, and Salt Lake all in a row. And here she has 8 again today. So if she can get one of these last 2, she'll have a new game high on the season in kills. Matsuka punches it down the line and connects. And she has 19. Still a far cry from the 31 kills she had when they played against Miles, but 19's a pretty darn good morning for volleyball for sure for Arini Matsuka. 13-10 Central, Watcott, Moyle, tally. Mary Moyle with a new season high by my calculations of kills with 12, and it is match point Central. And we're going to get a substitution as Stefan and Boyle will check in for Glovax and Watcott. 14-10. Boyle serving, shanked a bit, but they'll get it back over. Will Matsuka. Sage gets called for a double, and that was, they'll call it for a carry. Still match point at 14-11. Darche is arguing the call, as is Sage. I thought it was a double myself, so they called it a carry. So I think the call of a violation was correct either way, whatever you called it, I think. But Central disagreeing with that. 14-11. Sage receives, middle, Moyle, count it, and Central the W. Moyle with the kill, and Central takes the match. Mary Moyle with 13 kills unofficially in the ball game today, and that is a Rustler W. 15-11 Central. They won the first on that Papa Murphy scoreboard, 25-19. Northwest won the next two, 25-15, 25-23. Central winning the fourth, 25-16. They win the final one, 15-11. And Central is now 6-9 overall. They drop Northwest to 2-11 overall, and they will play for a little bit more importance coming up on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock when they meet each other next week in Region 9 play. Central with a 3-2 advantage over the Northwest Trappers on that Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard. 40 minutes they have put on the clock. We are 40 minutes away from the second match of the day. CWC will take on the 6th-ranked team in the country, Snow College, in 40 minutes from right now. So with that said, we're going to give you a quick stat recap. Mary Moyle, 13 kills. Sage Burnson had 10. Alicia Glovax has 8. Ava Rasmussen has 7. 5 apiece for Mackie McDonald and Ashley Steffen. A couple for Aubrey Watcott and 1 for Abby Van Vossen. Blocking, though, a bigger key in this one today. 6 blocks for Mackie McDonald, 3 each for Ava Rasmussen and Mary Moyle. A block apiece for Maddie May. No, not Maddie May, but Ashley Steffen, Aubrey Watcott, and also 4 aces by Maddie May today serving in this ball game. And Coach said it at the onset, we're going to play a lot of different people in a lot of different lineups and see how things go, and they come out with a 3-2 win on the Papa Murphy's Pizza scoreboard show. Now they have adjusted the clock. I told you 40 minutes. Now it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes from game time. So 11:30, unless they change it again on me, 11:30 will be game time. So I hope all of those of you online didn't bail after I said 40 minutes. 30 minutes away from CWC Volleyball taking on Snow College. This has been a presentation of Rustler Sports Media. Thanks to Amanda Nikoloff and the New Media Degree, as we'll be back with Central versus Snow College next. 30 minutes, 11:30. We'll be back on the air around 11:25 here on 88.1.
If you want to change your life and earn your high school equivalency certificate or GED, Central Wyoming College is ready to support you. Hello, my name is Mike Hansmo, and I'm the Director of College and Career Readiness at CWC. We have a great team of instructors in Riverton, Lander, Fort Washakie, DuBois, and Jackson who are all ready to support you. Registration begins Monday, August 26th. All you need to do is show up with your government ID, and we will assist you with whatever your dream may be, including earning your high school equivalency certificate or your future education goals or your future career goals. At CWC, we are here to support our entire community, so change your life by earning your high school equivalency certificate. For more information, call me at 855-2189. That's 855-2189.